So you guys, I'm so excited that we're gonna have a party together. It's gonna be so much fun. So I'll just take a few minutes, but what I'm gonna do, since you all booked your parties, I'm just gonna spend a few minutes and kind of go over the packets together with you. So you guys all have your packets, but I'm just gonna use yours to kind of go over this together. And so the first thing I'm gonna do is take out the first sheet, and this one is called Simple Steps to a Successful Show. And you all have them in your hostess packet, okay? So yeah, go ahead and grab it and go over this one. So pull this one out, the Simple Steps to a Successful Party, okay? And step one is create your guest list. Keep in mind that usually about a third of those invited will actually attend the party. So right here is a guest list with 10 people on here. And what I like to say is we're not trying to, this isn't a wedding, we're not trying to get 125 or 250 people there. What I want to say is your guest list should be about 10 people that you know how to get a hold of. So people that are in your phone, okay? These are people that you should be able to call and invite personally, which goes to step two. Personally invite each guest on your list, either by person or in phone. So if you work with them, if you can get a hold of them on the phone, if you see them at church, but the 10 people that you write on your guest list, you want to be able to get a hold of them by phone or in person, all right? So a personal invitation is absolutely the best way to get guests to your party, all right? And then use a postcard invitation, Facebook or Evites, or a text as an additional reminder. Now on our website, which I wrote the website down here, it's www.vesselsenseofstyle.com. If you go to one of our tabs, which I put the instructions here, you can click on it. We actually have invitations on there that you can just type, and then you can just print out, right? Great. So if you'd like to have some reminder cards, and I call them reminder cards, not invitations, because it's not a wedding, right? It's a party. So just you can type them out and you can print them out, and then you can just take them to church with you or to work or whatever and give them out. So first thing is the guest list, and then if you want to have the reminder cards, you can type them out, print them out. Now the other thing is, if you want, do you guys use Facebook? Okay. So if you want to do a Facebook event, that's great. But what I want to say about that is you don't want to invite, a lot of people I've seen, they'll go crazy. And all of a sudden they're carried away and there's 160 people they've invited. I want to encourage you guys to just pretty much keep it to these 10 people, no more than say 16 to 18. And the reason for that, if you have too many people you're inviting on your Facebook event, people will look at it and go, wow, she's got 70 people invited. She won't miss me if I don't need to come. She won't miss me if I'm not there, right? So this is a personal thing. We're gonna have some fun. So pretty much put the 10 people on here, if they're on Facebook, and then invite some people that maybe you don't work with or they're not at church, but that you can kind of keep in communication with them on Facebook, okay? So if you're doing a Facebook event, I think it's great. But again, don't go overboard, because when they see too many people, they'll think, there's so many people, I don't need to go. Also, you go ahead, and if you would like to invite me to your Facebook event, I'll go ahead and post pictures and all kinds of fun stuff and get people excited about it as well. Okay?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
And then we'll be friends on Facebook. Right? So that's the step two. Then the step three is give everyone on your guest list a quick reminder call a day or two before the party. And you want to use verbiage such as, this is really great, because a lot of times people don't want to, they get afraid to call people up because they think, I don't have time to call people and remind them, because they're afraid they're going to get into a 2-hour conversation with each person. Yes. So this verbiage is great, y'all, because here's what you're going to do. Hi, I'm planning refreshments and my seating arrangement for my vessel party. I'm confirming how many people are coming. Will I see you there? Boom, you're done, right? So it's like a 30-second conversation. So create your guest list. Personally invite each guest, and then you can either do the reminder cards from the website or the Facebook, event or something. And then 2 days before the party, just use that quick 30-second verbiage. Keep refreshments simple, okay? The interactive party, that's the real entertainment, plus me, okay? So keep the refreshments simple, because, people don't want to think, I don't want you to go to a lot of trouble. I know you guys are working, you're a mom of, 4. I don't want you guys to have to go to a lot of trouble, so sweet tea or Kool-Aid or Crystal Light and some cookies or, fruit or something. It doesn't have to be, don't go to a lot of work. And show your excitement with what you had tonight, all right? So that's the first step. So those are pretty simple, right? Simple steps, successful party. The other thing that I want to show y'all is in your packet, you each have a catalog. So you've got a catalog and you've got some order forms. So if people can't come to the party, that you can get outside orders. You all understand the 5 steps of how to order. Pretty simple. Pick out their chain, the locket, the scent first, things like that. Okay. You've got the order forms. Now, I did include the hostess special of the month, which is the Ashland chain, so that you guys know what you're working for your free chain. This is a reminder of the booking for friends, just like Laura tonight. You're worth the 15, the 25, and the 35. Same at your party. I'll work to get you the same thing. But cheap was actually $75 in free products, so not bad. Now, this is one of my favorite things, and this is called our Vessel Party Tic-Tac-Toe. So, y'all pull out your tic-tac-toe. It looks like this. Okay? You have it. So, we've already set your party. So, your party is set for January 21st at 7 o'clock. So, you know what? I'm just going to write that in.
Yeah.
So, January 21st at 7 o'clock. Okay. And you know what? So, what this is for every tic-tac-toe you get, you're going to get a gift from me. So, the more tic-tac-toes you get, the more gifts you get from me. So, we all know about how tic-tac-toe is played. So, not only are you going to get the hostess benefits from Vessel, but I'm going to give you gifts for every tic-tac-toe you have. So, so Trish, your first one, so the first one here is hold your party on the original date. Now, so yours is on January 23rd, and yours is on January 29th, okay? Now, you know what I'm gonna do? Let's get this game started. So, hold your party on the original date scheduled. I'm gonna cross that out. We're gonna cross that out. We're gonna cross that out, and guess what? The game has begun, okay?
We cannot change the date.
The game has begun. Now,
We already got one square.
now, I love what you say about we can't change the date. I'm going to be calling you guys within 24 hours just to confirm that this date's going to work. So if something comes up between now and then, or you get home and you realize that you've got something going on at church or a preschool or whatever, something comes up, then I'm going to call you within 24 hours, and at that point, we can go ahead and change it, and you're still going to get that hostess gift and everything else that I promised you. And so I'm going to go ahead and let you keep the date, okay? And you get to keep the X. So we did start the game, but when I call you in 24 hours, if something did come up, I'll have my calendar in front of me, and we can go ahead and change the date, and you'll still get to keep the X and keep your hostess charm. Okay, so just to let you know that. And how this works basically is, again, so one booking before I arrive. Maybe somebody can't come to the party, but they love having parties and getting free stuff, or maybe you have a friend that loves having parties. Go, oh, quick, I need this X marked out, so you can make for the party. All right, so you can X that out. If you have 8 buying guests at your party, so also remind everybody to bring a friend, because people can bring friends. If you had 4 people, I think you were talking about you didn't have a lot of BFFs. So if you had 3 friends coming and they each brought a friend, you've got 6 people coming now. And I will give a gift for every person who brings a friend, and I'll give them a gift as well, okay? So then you can mark that out. 5 on-time guests, all right? So if you have 5 people show up on time, you can mark that off. When you have 2 bookings within 16 days of your party, you can mark that off. She had 3 people book tonight, all within that 16 days, so that's pretty easy to do. Keep your refreshments simple. That's a freebie, okay? Just throw out some, Kool-Aid and cookies out there. Something simple. Your party is $650 or more. Okay, our average party is $600. That's going to be pretty easy to do. Have $100 in outside orders before I arrive. That's pretty simple. The average order is about $70 in Vessel, anywhere from 60 to 70. So anyone who can't come or people at work, show the catalog to. And then my favorite, ask me about the Vessel business opportunity for you or your friend. I know you were asking about your sister-in-law. Okay, so I've got a packet for you tonight. You can take home. So
fabulous!
Let's mark that off right now. So you have 2. All you got to do is have 5 on-time guests. You've got that one marked off.
Okay.
And I'll give you that packet tonight. So again, this is just something kind of fun. And what I would say is put this on the refrigerator with a magnet, so it's always in front of you. And I will be calling you guys. I'll be calling you within 24 hours just to confirm that this date's going to work. And then I will be calling a couple of times for the party, just to kind of go over a few things. Maybe some, different announcements we have, kind of reminding you about this. But all my contact information is on here. So if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to call me as well. So let me ask you a question really, really briefly. So Trish, I want you to be thinking of one person that you absolutely know who's going to be at your party.
Okay.
Who would that be?
That would be Margine.
Margine?
Uh-huh.
Okay, is that your sister?
She's my next door neighbor.
Next door neighbor, okay. Now, I want you guys to be thinking of who would that be?
Maria.
Maria? Okay. And who would that be?
Amy.
Amy? Okay. Now, the reason I ask this is because let's say that it's the day of your party, it's 2 hours before party starts, and something comes up. Your husband's got a flat tire, something comes up. You know, the dog needs to go to the vet. You know, I mean, yeah. It's always easier to have, you know, Margene or Amy or somebody just come over and open the door and just let everybody in. And the show goes on. I will give, you'll still get the hostess minutes. I will give them benefits. I'll give them a special gift. And then, you know, you can show up when you can. I have found, because I want to make this easy and fun, and I found for my hostesses that typically if something does come up like that, what do? They fly out the door. And then all of a sudden, like, you know, an hour and a half, 2 hours later, all these women show up the door ringing the doorbell. And then they're at the vet or they're, you know, helping their husband with the flat tire going, oh no, all these women in the text messages and stuff, they're like, I'm at your house, where are you? And they're like, I don't know. So I want to make this easy, so probably nothing's going to happen. But this is just a real simple way for y'all that if something did happen, you already know she's going to be there. And she can just kind of, be your backup girl. I love that. So we all need a backup girl. In the event that I might have an emergency or something, I'm going to send somebody as qualified as I am to be my backup girl as well. Okay? So I just want you to know that I'm there for you and you guys have a backup girl as well. Do you guys have any questions for me at all about anything?
I did have a question.
What was the style of the incentive one?
The Ashland?
Yeah.
The Ashland one, is there a picture of it on there?
Yeah.
That one is, okay, so that one would be in the catalog.
Sure, it's kind of small.
Yeah, so that one is going to be this one right here.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's a pretty chain.
It's one of our most popular chains. Yeah, it's really popular.
What's that all about one?
It's perfect because it's silver.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, any other questions? You guys are gonna rock it. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. You guys are a fun group tonight. So, again, my contact information's on there. So if you have any questions, let me know. And otherwise, I'll be seeing you guys on the dates that we have, unless we have to change it. I'll know tomorrow night when I call you guys.
Okay.
So it'll be fun. Great.
Thank
I'll see you guys
you.
soon. Okay.
Thank
you
you
so much.
so much.
Alrighty. Thanks a lot, guys.